As the state budget deadline approaches, legislators continue discussing one of the most important issues for voters in last year's election, public safety.
Proposed changes to the state's bail reform laws are getting a lot of attention. But as News 10 ABC's Capitol correspondent NEWS10 explains, some lawmakers think that the Raise the Age law is being overlooked.
Raise the Age was enacted in 2018 and changed the age a child can be prosecuted as an adult from 16 to 18 years old for criminal cases. Republican lawmakers want to change the law for those who commit violent felonies. Sponsor of the bill, Assembly Minority Leader Will Barclay says his conference is not against public safety reform.
What we don't like is the way bail reform and Raise the Age were passed. They were rammed through the legislature in the budget with no input from DAs, no input from law enforcement, and frankly, I don't know if they even had input from public defenders.
This flowchart shows that when a 16 or 17-year-old commits a violent felony, they will either be sent to family court or youth part.
And I'm here to tell you that some things work, but a lot of it doesn't.
Saratoga County DA Karen Hagan says the resources needed to redirect adolescent offenders are simply not there. Hagan points to the example of a minor who committed several offenses, including breaking and entering, burglary, and holding someone at knife point.
As a 17-year-old, we attempted to make the case, once it went to youth part, that there were in fact extraordinary circumstances and that that case should continue in the criminal justice system in the adult realm of things.
But that didn't happen. Hagan says 3 days after his 18th birthday, the same person committed a similar offense. Lawmakers are proposing the following changes. Any violent felonies by an adolescent be in youth criminal court. Includes and defines circumstances that would prevent a nonviolent felony case from being moved to family court. Ensure that judges, prosecutors, and defense counsels can access documents. And requires a victim of a crime committed by a minor be notified of the case outcome. I reached out to the governor's office and leaders in both houses about the proposed changes, but have not heard back. Reporting in Albany, I'm NEWS10.